Good evening. It's Tuesday, July 23, 2019, here in Cebu City. I'm Cherry Ann Lim, and here's all you need to know in NewsBits tonight. Three persons were killed while 74.8 million pesos worth of illegal drugs were seized by authorities in a drug bust this afternoon in Mandaue City. Here's Nico Tubo for the details.
Two persons were killed on the spot while another was declared dead on arrival in a hospital after a shootout transpired in a drug bust in North Reclamation area in Barangay Subangdako, Mandaue City. Mandaue City Police Office Officer in Charge Jonathan Abella said the City Intelligence Branch launched a drug bust against the suspects around 3 this afternoon. The suspects opened fire upon knowing that they were transacting with police authorities. Members of the CIB retaliated to the suspects who were on board a van-type multicab. Prince James Napalo, the driver of the vehicle, was killed on the spot. He was personally identified by his father. Two other unidentified suspected drug personalities were also killed. One was killed on the spot, while the other was declared dead on arrival in a hospital. Authorities recovered 11 kilos of suspected shabu with a value of 74,800,000 pesos. Members of scene of the crime operatives also recovered 3 firearms. Abella said they conducted surveillance for more than 1 month before launching the operation. Nico Tubo, NewsBits Tonight.
The Cebu City government has denied the request of former Mayor Tomas Osmeña to allow his contractors to restore the mayor's office to its state in 2016. Here's Jera Librea for the details.
Cebu City Legal Officer Attorney Ray Gelon said the city will not grant the request of former Mayor Tomas Osmeña to restore the mayor's office. This after the city received a letter from Osmeña asking the present administration to allow him to continue the restoration of the office to its 2016 state. In his letter addressed to Mayor Edgardo Labella, Osmeña emphasized he had already removed his personal belongings but the restoration of the office is not yet completed. Osmeña said this was due to the intervention, and stoppage by Gelon and City Administrator Attorney Floro Casas.
Hatan o kami mismo mo igipunto nga kami ang mibabag sa pagpa-restore. Una sa tanan ang labing klaro ang ilang pagpangguba nahitabo alas 8 gabi hangtod alas 2 kadlawon. Na may CCTV footage na o gani nakig-coordinate man tas Waterfront Police Station ang ilang investigasyon nagtumbok nga wala na inibalik dito. Pasabot gikan alas 2 kadlawon hangtod atong nadiskubrihan sa alas 8 buntag kung naapay gi-restore naon tay mga tao. Gikan sa Dakay Construction nga muanha diha aron ma-restore ang maong room. Pero sayod hadi na mao ang intention. Karon na lang ni nahitabo nga giingon nga ilang i-restore ngadto sa 2016 kondisyon.
The City Legal Office has filed administrative and criminal complaints against Osmeña and 44 others for stripping his office of fixtures and furniture last June 27, days before he stepped down from his post. The Department of Interior and Local Government has already inspected the office to determine appropriate charges that would be filed against Osmeña. Jera Librea, NewsBits Tonight.
The City of Talisa Traffic Operation Development Authority will soon start clamping illegally parked vehicles in the city. Here's Sheila Gravines for the details.
After the strict implementation of no helmet, no driving policy, Talisa City will soon start clamping illegally parked vehicles in the city. City of Talisa Traffic Operation Development Authority Chief Jonathan Tumulak said they will start implementing the city's clamping ordinance within this week. Tumulak said this is in response to the complaints they receive regarding illegally parked vehicles along national highways. The city TODA conducted information dissemination earlier today about its strict implementation of the clamping ordinance. Tumulak also said that this is also in line with the pronouncement of President Rodrigo Duterte during his 4th State of the Nation address against illegally parked vehicles, which usually cause heavy traffic. Motorists who will be caught parking illegally will be issued a citation ticket with a fine of 500 pesos. They will also have to pay another 500 pesos if their vehicles get clamped. The City Toda is awaiting for the go signal from Talisa City Mayor Gerald Anthony Samsam Gulyas for the commencement of their operations. Sheila Gravines, NewsBits Tonight.
More stories in NewsBits Tonight after this short break. Here's the latest in sports with Kenneth Torres.
Manny Pacquiao's eldest son, Jimwell, is hoping that his father will now retire from boxing after its victory over American boxer Keith Thurman. Jimwell said that at the age of 40, his father has nothing to prove, adding that he is already a boxing legend. But Jimwell said he will still continue to support whatever decision his father is going to make. At the same time, Jimwell was inspired as he watched his father's fight, even comparing it to the legend's prime years. Jimwell, who has also started boxing, he said he wants to become a tough fighter like his father, urging him to immediately start training. Meanwhile, some younger fighters were impressed by the performance of the fighting senator. The promising super bantamweight Gio Santissima was motivated and impressed by Manny's performance against Thurman. Former amateur standout KJ Cataraha and three-time world title challenger Arthur Villanueva also expressed how inspired they were of Pacquiao. They both said that the speed and power of Pacquiao remains the same despite his age. Cataraha and Villanueva also expressed their concern towards Manny after the two saw how the senator struggled against Thurman. Meanwhile, veteran journeyman Marjan Yap and Ala Boxing Gym head coach Edito Villamor are still expecting to see Pacquiao in the boxing ring fighting against Mayweather. Kenneth Torres, NewsBits Tonight.
To get the latest, visit www.sunstar.com.ph. Follow us on our YouTube channel and official social media accounts on Twitter and Facebook. I'm Cherry Ann Lim. Good evening.